you should know that.
Yeah.
And the best way of actually finding out is to actually go up to these crossings and use one of them as a pedestrian, and you'll see exactly what I mean, yeah? Because that is very useful information to know if anybody's pressed that button or not, yeah?
The thing is, I think I probably did know. I just gone blank for some unknown reason.
Yeah, but then after that, then you started to come out with some good information, good questions, and you did phrase the questions quite well. You asked me, did I know about the zigzags? And I think I said no, I didn't. And then you gave me the right answers, and then you covered the stopping on the crossings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you covered that quite well about blind people. Yeah. You covered the waving of pedestrians quite well. But you did let me stop at the safe haven, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I would have just I would have pushed me along there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't going to wave because you told me not to.
Yeah.
But you did let me stop, and I made it quite obvious I was going to stop.
Yeah.
And it was safe for me to stop because I had nobody behind me.
Yeah.
So I would have just pushed me along there. Well, generally, it was very, very good.
Yeah.
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 You've obviously been doing a bit of studying of the videos at last.
Yeah. With the safe haven, if I'd not said anything about the waving across, would you have been wanting to wave them across, wouldn't you?
Of course I would have done.
So really, in that case, that the waving across is a red area, isn't it? But the stopping there at the safe haven, there's no one behind. Would that be more of an amber?
No, I shouldn't stop.
You shouldn't stop, but see what I'm saying? Because if you're stopping, you're not causing a danger, are you, as such?
Yeah, but you could see that I was stopping.
Yeah.
So why didn't you tell me, no, Tony, don't stop, keep going?
Yeah, keep moving.
And I would have listened to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I had both situations to play with there, because there was nobody behind me, and I wouldn't have put the pedestrians in any danger.
Yeah.
But he did stop me waving them across, or beckoning them across, by telling me not to, and telling me the reasons why I mustn't beckon them across. So I didn't play around with that one, to be fair with you.
Yeah.
And as I was starting to slow down to stop, I thought you would have pushed me along, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'd like to see a little bit more mention about, what's the first thing I'm going to do as I approach a cross, and I think I may have to stop, yeah? I'll check the mirror, yeah?
Yeah.
But generally, that was very, very good.
Okay. Yeah,
very
thank
good.
You.
Yeah? You've obviously been studying the videos then?
Well, I've seen the ones on pedestrian crossings before anyway. I hadn't seen really many this week. I watched the plain overview thing and the thoughts from immediate action. I watched that bit on there. But,
So it does work then?
Yeah, but there's only so many thoughts you can make, isn't there, at pedestrian crossings? No matter what the crossing is, whether it's zebra or pelican, the basic rules of a lot of them are the same, aren't they? Essentially. If there's a pedestrian on the crossing, then you must give way to them.
Yeah, but but I mean, obviously you've been doing something different, because that was, way ahead of your standard the last time I took you out. You were.
I mean, would that get a pass in a part 3, that one?
Yeah, that was very proactive.
Yeah.
Just a little bit disappointed that you got a bit of a muddle about, or you just didn't know about the different lights.
Yes.
And the box systems on the Pelican and on the Puffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I suggest you have a stop and have a look at them.
Yeah, we'll do.
Or if you get a chance when we go to the town later on, we'll park up and go and have a look at them. Yeah. And you'll see on the Puffin crossing that where they actually press the button, just around the button, a red light will come on, yeah?
Yeah.
So they pressed the button, yeah? So I know that those lights can change then, yeah? Yeah, in the same way as you can see the yellow wait sign at the Pelican crossing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll give that a pause for a minute.
Okay, then.